prophecy must be fulfilled. The reclaim of the land which belonged to our forefathers. I am the king of Kubala, and I have come to reclaim my heritage, the lost tribe and the lost land for my ancestors.
Ghana in this year, I say, or your king, Kubala, say him for me. To say, yeah, can say, yes, won't free in William Honko. I almost won't free Honko. Now, ye ain't check ni pakura ye kana se me or ye Ghana ni any pa and I say Ghana ni akwada na Ghana ni be my friend Kofi Ofe we didn't feel 36 one ye ni ho Canadian ye gasho 143 omo Gian Gazo no the office Zimbabwe and I jawabe pim e wo ho ase ya ye ka se wakohia ye Ghana ni this year e friend Kofi Ofe no na kwa akwati ne kumbalo se ho anwan was Scottish for asase so e border no so mputem ho baabi se ye ka se so ntum firi ho na akwa no record no minim say ya adwene mu yade o say adin de minim ho asem but onye nipa oye obi a wonko suku oye learned pa cause utie eye ni nsem ene ni pictures ahodo ene ne properties anu owo ne ade a amafo busa say e den na timiti fa so mimi hunu so wabodam as say on tin wura mu a wo se wo ti kumbalo se ho ahwan a se nsem a wo keka ne o ma oye ndi anu odin ene wo so wo ye ken wo so wo hwe ni pictures ahodo good screens yo ne na yere ti asumdue mu a say the properties ahodo ne no more war asike one botom che say medwene ho a menti ase se de pa ne si ye Kofi Ofe se ya tia fa so wo ye kumbala fo hini wo se ho afo wakotene nwuram na wabobo tent sha ase se watene kingdom a wono so ye ne kumbala hini na weni de ne beto dwa kase pa mankofo di hu komo time a ibo hini no so de ne bae no mo se Ghana ne bi so watene de o hefa we de ne wonte waboda medam ankasa no wabo because utie ni nsem a wo kan de wo ye ne ho na ene de retia eye British and as Scottish for no etimi fa so age ne ba ekura fi ni nsem ema omu gina abronsan no so no omu tiem no omu ne omu kunto kwa tumi se no akwa no ene ma bi nkoye wo na adwene ho menye sure se wo ye okay sa because wo hwe de retia wo ye ne neoma na obie ne wo ye normal obe sa neoma na apade we wo ye no video ye da so yukura no time one na eye Scottish for no anase Scottish for police for ekọ ho mo kwa gine ba fi ni sem ko mo hwede wi a maame no ene papa na dwene mu ne de omo ye yo mo na na wo so mo gi akora ne from sem mo ko fie ho e mo de video kura to wo so.
They come into my house every single day. People, I want you to know this, the world. I do not sleep. I can't use the toilet. They come in every single day. I have no peace. I have no rest. When I'm in the toilet, they barge in. They do not respect any of my privacy. Right now, my legs are swollen. I'm now in my 8 months of pregnancy.
Oh, eti omo kura ko ho mo se na akwa na adwene no bibi nkoye wo na adwene ho omo gi nkoda ne wiye no enkofo ne san akoye dede e ba bia ya chi nkola ne de omo ko no mo san akọ kura akoye dede ala nya asem ketwa wo
here in this house. I pray fire over this house. I pray calamity over this house. No one will steal my child and get away with it. No one will steal my daughters and get away with it. I pray fire over this house. Fire in this street. May calamity come in this street until my children are brought back to their borders. May this street never sleep. May they be dashed to pieces. I am the mother of Charo. I am the mother of Chaka. Uno, you shall die a painful death. Uno, you shall die a painful death. All you racists of this street, racially abusing my girls, you shall die. You shall be dashed to pieces. You shall die. All of you shall die. Charo, I am here. Father, I am here. Anyone who has abused you shall die a painful death. Uno, you shall rot and die.
Kubala.
In his way.
China yem fan ko fe mo no mo fam kumbalo se ho ahwan na hwan bani na atia fa so sisa na omo onwum be aye omo tato wona obetete fanya ne kumbala na de bi no omo to se morning devotion se din
chaka uya kumba
chakauya kumba, 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 chakauya kumba.
Design you metinam say kasa de ya se kasa bi wo South Africa. Mami musa say de kasa na me so say South Africa ni say akwa no nya Ghana ni because but wo bom payens meti say wo campaign say enye ho osoro ni asase ya nyinsa so ye Ghana ni this year pa.
Osoro ni asase. When I to me was asase so. You have shown them the sign of the red moon. You have shown them the sign of the starfish.
Speak, my
which is
king.
dead on their shores.
Speak, my king.
show.
Yahweh, receive our sacrifice. Mukuru,
Enyeho.
it is done.
Oh, why Ghana ni o? Ghana ni pa na akwache nwura mu a ogu ye ni masisa. It mean busa asal for they say mo bagina na because bobo mudin shaka Zulu buni ade. Em so ye Zulu ni o mo bagina ko Zulu asase so a na o mo se da bo mu hia no. Na mo kro mo problems e what's out for no. Big issues. Intinya fe no mbeje for account say na adwena tia fa so na say deport na mo fa nko Ghana. South for class of Mumpa Kwan. Yes, Ghana ko problems. Most had their call you become a big problem. Mr. Mumpe be fan to my
video of some guy saying he's a king of Kubala land in Scotland. And now, in the interview, we found out that he's a Ghanaian. But he's speaking some languages.
I saw that video.
And then we want to know, because that language is not in my country, Ghana. Is it the language you know from South Africa?
And then, okay, let's start here, right? I saw that video, and then I was very concerned. There are certain things that made me so concerned that I'm worried that should those people who wants to deport those people, they'll bring them in my country. When they find translators, and then they will realize that these people are speaking most of the language that is coming from my country. And in my country, the high employment number is very high, and mental institutions are full already. We don't want them. They should go to Ghana. I agree with them. I heard them singing a song that says Shaka Wakumba. And Shaka Wakumba, it means that Shaka is digging. And who's Shaka? Shaka is the king of Zululand. He is, and he will forever, even if he doesn't exist with us physically anymore. When they say Shaka Uyakumba, it means that Shaka is digging. What is he digging? Why are they speaking our language? On top of that, the lady is speaking Shangaan as well. He's saying Wananga. Wananga, it's a Shangaan. Shangaan is in South Africa. They're mentioning Nandi. Nandi is Shaka's mother. What does that has to do with South Africans?
Okay, so now you're speaking your languages. How many languages? Anyway?
Well, I had Ukumba. It's digging.
Ukumba is digging.
Ukumba,
It means
digging.
From what?
It's Ispaca.
What?
Ispaca.
Ispaca.
Xhosa is from Xhosa nation.
Okay.
I had them saying Ilizwe. Ilizwe, it means nation, and that's a Xhosa language.
Okay.
And then they're mentioning Shaka. Shaka Zulu, the king of Zululand.
Okay.
They're mentioning Nandi. Nandi is Shaka's mother.
Okay.
And then they're mentioning Wananga. Wananga, it's Tsonga, Shangaan.
So you are speaking 3 languages?
It's 3 languages of South African.
They are not even speaking our language, Ghana.
Ghana or whatsoever, or other countries. Why are they mentioning us? Why are they taking us?
Okay, so if I understand their story, it means they are from Zululand.
We don't want them.
Huh?
We don't
you
want
are disowning your own people. Because they are speaking your language. So it means if they want to deport them from Scotland, they think they have to bring them straight to Zululand.
I'm begging those people gonna deport these people that they shouldn't bring them here. We have problems. And then the crazy part is that South Africa is well known when it comes to xenophobia. please, for their own sake and everything, they shouldn't come here. They should go where they know they belong. They're busy claiming you guys, not us, but they should stop using our language. Whatever confusion that they have in this language that they've created.
Maybe you see, they are speaking your language. Maybe Shaka Zulu have entered them in the realms of the spirit, and now they are speaking your language. You understand? And then Shaka Zulu is claiming them to your land.
Are those people spiritually inclined in a Christian world or in a traditional world? Which one are they? Because at some point I hear them talking about ancestors. At the very same time, I heard some lady mentioning in fire and whatsoever. Who are they? But in my country, the rate of mental institution is very high. Mental illness here, already we have a problem. And to me, these people, they are just mad. I'm not insulting anyone, but for me, they're not making any sense, and we don't need them. Please.
Okay, so you are disowning them. You don't need your own people in your country.
Oh, and then you Ghanaians, why don't you take them?
They are not
because of they claiming. They claiming. They mentioned that others they from Ghana, others they from Jamaica. Why don't you guys take your people? They didn't claim us, but they're using our language.
You know, Ghana, we're having economical problem. So I think if they bring them to South Africa, it will be the best.
South Africa already, as I said, it has a high rate of unemployment. So much high.
So you don't need them.
They can even go to Google. Right now, I'm mentioning this name. Go and look Amakumba.
Okay.
Say Amakumba. What's the meaning of Amakumba in Xhosa? It's gonna tell you. Ilizwe. Mwananga. Ushaka. Nandi. Go to Google now. Google Translate. It's gonna tell you what those languages are from. But we don't want them, please.
All right, thank you.
Zamono sukai no say and some are walking kasa walking cano and nichi kasa walkie Zulu ni kusa no ho nya dia fa no kusua sa kasa e kura wo hin adi asia sem kura ne aba bi si oti ho ana asem foforo ababum se se the muntie the story yes ye pam no omu tu na firi nwura mu ho uni asestel na wonko wakan nwura.
I am the mother of Chaka. This is where they took stole my children. Chaka, Chania, Sharo, and Liru Fadzi, they were taken from this portal. Now watch the sea about to destroy this country. I say I am the mother of Chaka. If I have to burn this country down, I will burn it. No one can adopt my little Chak. No one can adopt my little Nia. I am her mother. If you are even thinking you can adopt them, death, fire, death, fire, death. Watch and see. Try it. If you think you can adopt Chak and Nia, death, fire, watch and see. I am Mother Nature. I am the mother of Chaka. I am Mother Nature. I am a chicken. I am Mother Hen. I am Mother Hen. You're gonna watch my wrath. Who do you think you are? Chak, my son. No. Nia, my baby Chania. No. Watch what I will do. I'll come to you in the night. I will haunt you. I am the mother of Chaka. See, 80% code red. Destroy. Love rich children, grandchildren.
What is Kubala? What do you do in Kubala? This is life in Kubala. We bathe in the stream and then we come and walk the horses. Life in Kubala is all about connecting with our creator, using our creativity and his nature, his creation. And we eat natural foods and we do not have to depend on the system to live, to eat. Yes, some of us will come from America. Some of us will come from Ghana, from the Caribbean, from Jamaica, but this is our native land. So we've reunited to inhabit this holy land and be right in the presence of our God, Yehovah. Kubala Kubala Iliswe.
Kubala, Kubala.
Ilizwe.
Kubala, Kubala.
Ilizwe.
Kubala, Kubala.
Ilizwe
Siona.
is here. Blessed be the King of the North. Blessed be the Holy One of David. You are the Shushuma. You are the Messiah to lead all the chosen people, the Hebrews, to the promised land. May your excellence abound, O Great One.
The kingdom of Kubala is an ancient kingdom which existed in Great Britain 400 years ago. This kingdom is a kingdom for the Jacobites, the Highlanders of Scotland, and the true Moors of Kubala. 400 years ago, my ancestors were deported from this land. The rest of them were killed and destroyed in the land they used to own. Some of them went to Guyana, some of them went to Haiti, some of them went to Jamaica, some of them went to Ghana. But the prophecy said, after 400 years, there shall come the rise of Kubala, and the Messiah and the King of Kubala shall come back to reclaim his inheritance. That is the story which was told in the Lion King. For I am the King of Kubala, and I have come to reclaim my pride. Kubala, Kubala.
Ilizwe. I am the mother of Chaka. I am the high priestess of the kingdom of Kubala. I am the queen of the north. And I am the most beloved of the king, the wife of his youth. I am his prophetess. I see in visions, I see in dreams, to help the king as his helpmate to build this kingdom.
I am the handmaid of Queen Nandi. I am the inferior mistress, and I also play as a surrogate for the queen. I am also the bondwoman of the king, which means I do not have the formal title of a wife, but he is my husband, and we are a tribe.
The kingdom of Kubala has been on a pilgrimage to our lost heritage, following the roots of our ancestors back to the land where Jacob, our forefather, laid his stone, the stone of scorn, and he blessed it with the oil. After he poured the oil, he said, one day, the Messiah, his son,
The
are
Shiloh.
taken. The Shiloh shall return to Scotland, and he shall build back the lost heritage, the lost kingdom, the last kingdom of Scotland.
Living in Kubala, this life is the most authentic, beautiful life. It's a life of depending solely on our Creator. It's a life of reconnecting to nature. Nature looks after us, and we do not toil. All we do is work for our gods, and it gives us so much joy. As you said before, you had laughter. We wake up in the morning, whether it's raining, whether it's cold, we embrace the cold because we are northerners. It's a shame that my children are not here. They were taken from me because of my beliefs, our faith. When we embraced this Yehovah, the God of Kubala,
Yehovah.
all our children were taken by the government. But they love this life, my little ones. Chaka loves this. Charo loves this. Wherever they are, they dream to be here. And we have faith that I will be a joyful mother again in the kingdom of Kubala, and no one will make me afraid.
There is fire in Kubala. Fire, fire. There is fire in Kubala. Oh yeah. Fire, fire. Fire, fire.
This is our land, the land of my ancestors. It was given to us 400 years ago.
We've just come into the woodlands trying to track down this self-proclaimed African tribe. They've been living here for the last few weeks now in tents. They've been bathing in freezing rivers. They've been chanting around the campfire too. Some locals you speak to claim this has created an unwanted farcical circus. Local officials as well say this is not allowed. But these three people, going by King Atehen, Queen Nandi and the Handmaidens, say they are simply reclaiming the land of their ancestors and re-establishing the forgotten Kingdom of Kubala, which is what we're entering now. We'll hopefully be able to speak to the king himself. King Atehen, Alan from LBC, thank you for letting us in your camp. Tell me why you're here.
To fulfill my purpose, the prophecy must be fulfilled. For this is our land, the land of my ancestors. It was given to us 400 years ago. 400 years ago, my ancestors were here. And they ruled this land.
Why are you here?
We are here, as you heard the king speak, to fulfill a prophecy. This is our calling. We've been sent here by the Creator to occupy the land, to tread on this land, step on it, matsika, and feed off the land. I heard you before speaking about historians who are saying that what we are saying is not true. You cannot take your history from your oppressors. The one with the power is the one who tells the story. So it's obvious that our history has been erased by the Edomites, who are the Caucasians. And we don't take history from them. Our history comes from the Creator.
Are you surprised by how many people are following your journey?
Not at all.
Nandi, speak.
Yes, my Lord. Not at all. We already saw this day coming. The king is a prophet. I am a prophetess. We already had visions of this day years and years ago. Prophecies has already been said about us, who we are.
The two witnesses.
The two witnesses, exactly. Even somehow in the media, even in their films, people watch films, dystopian films, and they think of us. They see characters that somehow emulate our story and who we are. So this is a prophecy. We are not surprised that the whole world has been captured by who we are and our
Because
story.
it was said that on that day, the
Yes.
Son, the Holy Grail, shall be revealed, and all nations shall see him, and they shall tremble. For the rise of Kubala has come, a small kingdom, 1, 2, 3, but very powerful, and all nations shall fear us. The kingdom of Kubala has come. Kubala, Kubala.
You're the handmaiden here, correct? What's your role around the camp?
Yes, so I do a lot of housework, lots of cooking and cleaning. Not all of it. The king is the best
The
chef.
king does most of the cooking.
He does most of the cooking,
Yeah.
but I do a lot of the housework, the grooming. As you see the queen tidying me up, I make sure everything looks spick and span. I know what pleases the queen, how she likes her clothes folded, how she likes things to be cleaned, how she just likes things to be done, as well as the king. Obviously, I know how he likes to be seen, what ways he likes for us to portray ourselves. So
There are people who'd worry that everything you're saying there, it sounds like you're doing all the chores, that you've been coerced into this, that you, again, are a vulnerable person who doesn't want to be here. What do you make of those claims?
Yeah, I'd respond to him. I think the queen answered this in a nutshell. I think they're more worried about what message this sends to other young women, young vulnerable women, that it's possible for me to come from such a hard background and live a life here of submission to my mistress and my husband, my Lord husband, then how many other young women would also walk in my footsteps. Excuse me, the smoke.
King Atehen, you want to be king of the world, certainly king of the United Kingdom. What would your message be to the current monarch, King Charles, and indeed the Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, if you're wanting to take over both their roles?
I do not know of any king or anyone you have mentioned. I am the true heir of this land. I am the chosen one, and I have come to reclaim my pride as the last king of Scotland. It all ended here The war of Culloden was the end of my ancestors, and it will begin here, and all nations and all kings shall bow before me. Kubala, Kubala.
Iliswe.
Well, thank you very much for speaking to LBC. So there we have it, the three members of the Kingdom of Kubala. As I mentioned, local authorities are trying, they say they're working to figure out a plan to move these people off the land which they say is theirs, and we do expect an update on that process in the coming days.
What's happening, my lord?
I am here from the sheriff. I'm a sheriff officer. The papers, which are still a copy here, asked you to be off by 5 p.m. on Monday. You didn't. So the owners of the land have now gone to Jedburgh Sheriff Court, and now there's a court hearing coming up in which they're asking for a warrant to remove you from the property. Okay? So you don't own the land, you have no right or title to be here. So in court they're going to ask for a warrant to remove yourselves and your effects. Nothing to say?
Our God reigns supreme. The land has been given to us by Yahweh.
We are not afraid of your...
I'm not asking you to be afraid of me. I'm just telling you what the court... I'm not asking you to be anybody afraid. Nobody's here to intimidate anybody.
Shall show you who owns the land or who owns the earth. You can plant whatever you want, but you shall now know the power of the Creator in this land of Jedburgh. These are my words, and my words are sealed before the gods. Kubala, Kubala.
Iliswe.
I didn't want to disturb you, but that's the paper served, so I'll call in court.
Kubala, Kubala.
Iliswe.
Kubala, Kubala.
Iliswe.
Kubala, Kubala.
Iliswe.
Ziona
Is here.
Oh, Yahweh. He has given us the land. The soil belongs to who? Our God.
Masika.
Masika, 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 Masika.
Iliswe.
Done. Now we can eat our dinner.
Right, I'll bid you farewell.
Food is being brought to Kubala.
Suggest you take some legal advice.
And the king is now about to offer rosé to the god of Kubala. The wine that comes here, the red wine. This is a very special ritual we are doing. They shall know the power of Kubala. They shall know the power. Mukuru, oh great one. Yes, my lord.
Wow, boss, thrown here, Sasi. When I was to me, I was Sasi. So you have shown them the sign of the red moon. You have shown them the sign of the starfish.
Speak, my
which is
king.
dead on their shores.
Speak, my king.
show.
Yahweh, receive our sacrifice. Mukuru.
Enyeho.
It is done. It's all right, that's not.
I shall let you get on with your food now.
We shall enjoy our food, yes.
Good evening.
Me kan ko hia kwa na adwene ye adwuma me die me hunu se waboda mu me hunu so ye normal because the way ye no ho ne nyoma ne record amabo akire wi no em so wasusia books bia na ate afa so anaso wano no ma bia na waye no ma bi ana ate afa so ko so bia nko ye ni patitiri se pa wo properties ne ade na woro fa said ya ate afa so maniti mbulam so Ekuonaba for hene ade asiasem kra ni.
A self-styled African tribe who are camping in the woodlands in the Scottish borders are refusing to leave despite an eviction notice from the local council. They've been calling themselves the Kingdom of Kubala and have set up camp close to the town of Jedburgh. The deadline for them to move from the site is midday today. Our Scotland correspondent Conor Gillis is there for us. Conor, it's such an extraordinary story, isn't it? Explain who this tribe are, where they've come from and why they're living in the rather chilly, I imagine, surrounds of Jedburgh at the moment.
Yeah, good morning, Jane. This is certainly up there with one of the most bizarre tales that we will tell you today on Sky News. Welcome to the so-called Kingdom of Kubala, the place, the location here in the Scottish borders in the town of Jedburgh, where a self-proclaimed African tribe are here. They are saying they are reclaiming land taken from their ancestors 400 years ago, and they have set up camp. They have set up life here by all intents and purposes. You see the tents where the three members of this community have been living, and they call themselves the King, the Queen and the Handmaiden, three members of this community. And it has become somewhat of a spectacle here in Scotland over the past few months. Clearly, this is a very unusual sight anywhere, but certainly here in this small town of the Scottish borders has proved quite controversial. Let's get a sense as to why the so-called tribe are here. Let's speak to the man calling himself the King of the Kingdom of Kubala. Good morning. Thanks for your time on Sky News. What is the reason for you being here, sir?
The prophecy must be fulfilled. The reclaim of the land which belonged to our forefathers. I am the King of Kubala, and I have come to reclaim my heritage, the lost tribe and the lost land for my ancestors.
You're on land, though, that does not belong to you. It belongs to Scottish Borders Council. They want you out.
The land and the earth belongs to the creator of the heavens and the earth. No one belongs to the earth apart from the Kingdom of Kubala. The skies, the earth, is for the Kingdom of Kubala, and we have come to stay.
Hello, madam. You know, the council are saying that this cannot continue. You need to get off their land, and this is not something that is sustainable. What do you say in response to that?
We only follow the laws of the Creator who has given this land to us. It already belongs to us. It was the land of black people, Jacobites, 400 years ago, before they were deported from this land.
We have come to reclaim our heritage.
Exactly.
This is our land. No one should be able to tell us to leave this land which belongs to our forefathers. We are the true Jacobites. We are the Highlanders.
The law says, though, that you must leave.
The Creator is who we listen to. There is no man-made law which is bigger than the Creator of the heavens and the earth. His laws is our precepts and what we walk with.
So you are planning to stay here for the foreseeable future? You won't be leaving, is that right?
Our tribes are coming. The rest of the people are coming from all the four corners of the earth, from Trinidad and Tobago, from Jamaica, from Suriname, and they are coming back to their own land. This is the land of the people, not for Edomites. This is the land for black people, and they are coming back home.
Let me just speak to the lady here. You are calling yourself the handmaiden in this camp. What does that mean? What's your role, and why are you here?
I am the handmaiden, and my role is to do all the housework, most of the housework. Obviously, we all put in every area, but if the chores aren't done, if the tent isn't clean, if the camp, if everything is not where it needs to be, I am held responsible. In the kingdom, in the palace, if everything is not tidy, if everything is not where the queen wants it to be, then I am responsible for training the maids and the handmaids.
Is that something of, coercion? Are you here of your own free will?
Definitely, 100%. This is my calling. This is my purpose. This is what I was created to do. So, yes.
So clearly that is the situation here in the so-called Kingdom of Kubala in Jedburgh in the Scottish borders. But if we take you over here, just this has been something of a journey. Just across the fence here is where this self-proclaimed African tribe had been living on private land. And through the legal wranglings, the legal process here in Scotland, eviction notices were sent and they were delivered, they were acted on. And essentially, the folk that you have just been seeing and hearing from switched across the fence onto this territory, which is the property of the local council. And we've been getting some reaction from the authority in the past few minutes.
Well, we're obviously very relieved yesterday to get the news that we had been granted the eviction order. So obviously we're looking to execute that in an appropriate manner. I think we have to be aware of what happened last time, where they moved simply to another piece of land. So we're obviously looking at this in a much more coordinated effort. They are clever and they know what they're doing.
So certainly the next steps from the council's perspective here in Jedburgh is to evict the people you see behind me from this land. The question is, where will they go next? Will this continue? Will the people head to neighbouring land? Well, certainly Sky News understands that conversations are being held with landowners surrounding here to try and prevent that from happening.
How to use the laser home kit. First, apply the gel directly to the tooth surface as demonstrated on the video. Second, connect the light to your phone using the USB provided. Leave the light shining on your teeth for 16 minutes. Fourth, rinse your mouth and the mouthpiece with water, cold water. And lastly, smile. Using the toothpaste separately. Brush twice daily with the toothpaste. Bear in mind, this product is not suitable for pregnant women, breastfeeding mothers, and children under 18 years old. Enjoy!
I am so pair a sifita structure of what yet, and the enough unique laser whiten. Any tea stains, coffee stains, smoking stains beer, unique laser whitening product. Ever in every summer, come. The only is so befraying. I was 079-9979-2330. Unique laser whitening, or say Muni Sesso.
Unique. Abonifunti. I was so more bumble here. Nami papa mudie. Pro Technologies. And Nami come from my work. Ane. Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. Yes, on ESA install CCTV cameras in the Sour Ghana and NASA brochure. Now if you're Ghana. Now best CCTV camera installation. We need Pro Technologies. And then Sawasu. Yes, CCTV camera installation. Electric fence. Automated gate. Access control. Video doorbell. And our intercom. And our satellite TV. Home theater. So upebiato. And our water. And our pesebe install them out. Pro Technologies. And our software. Na shenenso. Say fidye nyina from America buchime ndi send papa na opedia man nwene ho na ne bo anso da form ne general construction so pese si ufie di ma say ya bansoro dentia so wa hyase na pese ewie di ba ana afa na pese si di ma wo no woni en eminsa wo so ne de wo ni se ye no nyina ne wa buchime mu ha ene branch e wa Ghana na enim obra wo bre ndi so sika fa ensem a sro bia enim wo dad da e dey bi apese osi plan bia. And which is so here solar power and abamba won sensem bi ade uni Pro Technologies emisa woso ye smart home aba fu fidie bi apeso hye wo fie ana intercom e bi hujuma ene esanso interior decoration yes fie na mawo ana wa wasi fie na pese siesi hodema wo se eye office ye betwa ho neat ne wo car tracker ana GPS how betimi dia track your car bibia car na nam bia wo betima hwe e wo phone so and which is so ton fidie bi na wo hu ko e first install ana ne settings ye beye e your Ghana office ewo Ashie Adenta Dodoa Road yene CDG ene DNMhwe for information or WhatsApp +1 401 75 70 300 and +1 401 69 92 254. Pro Technologies. Customer satisfaction is our topmost priority.